Well, Knoxville Mayor India Kincannon hoping to help flatten the curve through an executive order. The mayor allowing city officials to enforce those safer-at-home guidelines ordered by the county health department. The safer-at-home order closed non-essential businesses. It also called on the public to maintain at least 6 feet of social distance and to avoid gathering in groups of more than 10. New here at 6, reporter Blake Stevens showing us now how enforcement will work. He joins us live now. Blake, so what did you find out?
Hey, Bo, the goal here is to educate people whenever they are violating these guidelines and to ask them to stop. Now, if that doesn't work, this order does empower city officials to cite people. Now, a citation is $50 and plus court fees, and you can be cited for every day that you are not complying. But Mayor Kincannon says that's the last resort, and that's not the goal of this action.
First and foremost thing is to inform people what the Safer at Home order is and what the expectations from the health department are and why we're doing it. And we're doing it to save lives.
Knoxville Mayor India Kincannon saying her decision to act came amid a growing number of COVID-19 cases in Knox County. While the mayor says most people are following the rules, she says too many are not taking social distancing seriously.
Practicing social distancing is an act of solidarity and compassion for the many of us who have friends and relatives who may be at higher risk.
City staff now padlocking courts, restrooms, and ball fields and removing nets. These actions following a weekend of reports of people gathering in large groups on city property and in neighborhoods throughout Knoxville. Kincannon hoping this action leads to conversations with the public and the realization that we're all safer at home.
We think that the vast majority of the people, when they know the serious nature of this, will be more than willing to cooperate. We just need to raise attention and shine the light on this as a serious matter, and that's why we're doing things like encouraging people to be outside, but not in large groups, encouraging people to take walks, but not to congregate in groups of 10 or more, and to maintain that physical distance of 6 feet or more.
As you just heard, city officials are not discouraging us from going outside, soaking up the sun, and getting our exercise as long as we're following those social distancing guidelines. And Knoxville police even pointing out tonight, there is no citywide curfew. You don't need a special form to be out in public. Also, Kincannon reminding us we can still support local businesses through takeout or delivery services. In fact, I think I'm going to do that myself, so I'm going to send things back to you guys.
All right, sounds good. Blake, appreciate it. Blake Stevens again joining us from his home tonight. You know, we reached out to Knox County Mayor Glenn Jacobs to get his take on this enforcement measure. Part of a statement from Jacobs reads, "We all share the same goal of mitigating the spread of COVID-19 and ultimately must realize it's up to individuals to make responsible decisions. We do not want to create a confrontational environment with the people we represent. We think it's much better to take an approach of talking with people and educating them about the guidelines before we seek any legal action."